ball was rolling really slowly, and it actually only definitely got decided last July, and we opened in November, so it was only a few months. It wasn't very long actually when it actually got decided and contracts started coming out and meetings with bank managers started happening. It was only 4 or 5 months, I think. I borrowed some from family and saved some myself, borrowed some from family and got a small business loan from a bank. They'd only match what I would put in. I was quite lucky actually. My boss, the actual business is being paid off monthly for 4 years, which is really lucky. I wouldn't have had that opportunity anywhere else. So without that, I couldn't have done it. Yeah, the bank only matched what I put in, so I had to raise a lot more than I thought I would have to myself. It's all signed over to me, it's all mine, but I'm just paying him monthly rather than paying him for the whole business in one. It's understood that he has nothing to do with it. He comes in because he still supplies my colour, so he's still around and I can always call him if I need to, and he's always said that, but he's got no say, he's not a partner or anything. It's as if I bought a mortgage. So I closed for 10 days to have a refurb. And a lot of work. We lifted the ceiling, we put new walls up, we changed the layout, we replumbed, re-electrics, everything. And that took longer than expected. It took 12 days instead of 10, which we didn't know until about day 8. So I had to push my opening party back. I had to push back my first open day of fully booked clients, and that was a nightmare, but people understood, so it was fine. The transition from me being a colleague to the girls to being their boss was interesting. I wasn't sure how it would go. I wasn't sure if they would stick around or anything, because some of them have been working for the Wacky Hair Company longer than I was. But I think just didn't have it in them to do it, so that's why he approached me first. But actually I was really lucky. They all were really excited. I think they were getting a bit tired of working for the same company. Things were getting a bit slack, and they were looking forward to having someone their age doing it. And I included them a lot in the refurb, the products that we chose. I really tried to include them as much as I could, which helped. So the transition was easier than I thought it would be in that respect, but actually opening the salon was harder than I thought it would be. Obviously you need to look at the accounts and see how busy they are, how many people are coming, how many staff they've got to how many clients as well. If they've got way too many staff and they're not busy, that needs to change. You need to look into common knowledge of the salon in the public, because if things aren't good, if things that are being said about it aren't good, then I'd say don't bother, because it is all word of mouth. It's all recommendation. If you're keeping staff and things like that, you need to make sure it's got a good reputation to start with, because it doesn't matter. As much as rebranding it helped me, we had a good reputation anyway. If we hadn't and rebranded it and kept the staff, I don't think it would have made a difference.